All right, another fight that came up because of this person's recent passing. Fantasy fight, Anthony Joshua versus Earnie Shavers. I know it's a little bit, some people don't like to talk about a guy after he died, but it's just fantasy fights. We're not talking about the guy personally or anything like that. Earnie Shavers, one of the biggest punchers in the history of boxing. See what just check out what he did to Ken Norton. Check out what he did to Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes got up, but that punch was a freaking missile. Known for his exceptional power. I think Ali said that Shavers was the hardest puncher he ever faced. And he faced a lot of big punchers, obviously. And I think that Larry Holmes would agree. Now, obviously, Joshua, he's known for not having the greatest chin. And he's known for not having the greatest defense or gas tank. So that's where this fight gets interesting. I think Joshua is the more skilled fighter, pretty clearly. I think Shavers has more power. I don't think either guy has a great chin. I think Joshua's chin being trash is a little bit overblown. I'll probably rate it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Maybe like a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think it's nearly as trash as people make it out to be. I mean, he got dropped 4 times by Ruiz, but if it was so trash, he would have just never got up the first time. And that's the only, and Klitschko dropped him, so it's not like he's been dropped every single fight or anything like that. But, it's not the greatest chin. I'm not saying that. Shavers, I don't think he either was known for having the greatest chin in the world. His conditioning was pretty terrible from what I remember seeing in the fights versus Holmes. So, yeah, I mean, I think Shavers had the big punch, but even if Shavers hit him with the big punch, Shavers wasn't a very good finisher. So, I mean, his finishing was basically just the same thing as the starting was. I'm going to keep trying to land that punch. I'm going to keep trying to land that right hand. He would do the same thing even after he hurt the guy. He didn't really have a lot of punch variety. He didn't really have a lot of power in the left hand. He didn't really fight on the inside. He wasn't Mike Tyson when it came to finishing. So I think that Joshua's skill level is too high. I think it's the type of fight where both guys are going to hit each other. I think Joshua hurts Shavers, gets him out of there. I'm going Anthony Joshua 7, 8. I'm going to go 8th round KO for Anthony Joshua. I think his skill level and his size and speed and vastly superior finishing ability will win this fight. A lot of people are forgetting Anthony Joshua is probably the best finisher in the heavyweight division, even still. I mean, I know a lot of people are down on Joshua right now, but I mean, if you look at him, he lost to Usyk twice, and he got a fight versus Ruiz. And that happens in heavyweight boxing. Guys, you get hit a few times by an unusual heavyweight like Ruiz, and, you lose, when you fight top opposition after top opposition in this new super heavyweight era. I think Joshua is, at this point, he's gotten a little underrated because this is what happens with Anthony Joshua, and I give Max Kellerman credit for saying this, is that when he wins a bunch of fights, people say, oh, he's the greatest, and he gets overrated. Then when he loses a few fights, people say, nah, he was never nothing to begin with. He's garbage. And I think it's somewhere in between. And I think he, varies from underrated to overrated based on where he's at in his career. So I think that Anthony Joshua at this point, from head-to-head matchups, and even what he would do, to other heavyweights right now, currently, is a little bit underrated. I think that Anthony Joshua would knock out Earnie Shavers. I'm going round 8. Let me know what you think, and check out my other fantasy fight videos. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.